If you are not going and finding all of your past clients that just did business with you on social and connecting with them, you're crazy. Just are. Right? Because once I engage with them on social, I can start to make sure that I stay top of mind with them, because I can now start engaging in all of their stuff. This is something that Gwen does really, really well. If you talk to Gwen, this is how she does it, right? She friends every single one of her past clients, and then she'll go and she'll start commenting on all their posts. Oh, hey, I see your daughter just had a birthday. Congrats. Was it fun? Where'd you guys go, right? Little things like that allow you now that you're telling Facebook, hey, I want her posts in my newsfeed. Cool. Now all your clients are in one place popping up in your newsfeed, and you can constantly engage. And what's happening really subconsciously is you're staying top of mind with your past client, because they're constantly seeing you post and comment, and they're constantly thinking of you, right? So the second that they need to be a client again, you're the one who comes to their mind first, right? If you don't do this, and he does, or someone else does, you lose, right? People are lazy, they're gonna go in the path of least resistance. I don't care how much you think they love you, right? There are just some exceptions to every rule, but the reality is if I can click one button and call Jim, that's what I'm doing. I'm not searching through my phone or past contacts to try and find you and read, no, not doing it. So the path of least resistance is gonna be the one where people go to when they actually need you. So staying top of mind and being one click away from them is very, very important. And that's how you do it. If you engage with them, you will stay top of mind. Connect one-on-one, reach out, be proactive, right? Just see how they're doing. If you haven't talked to your past clients in a way, pick 10 of them and go message them today. Hey, how are you doing? It's been a while. Is the house still well? Do you need anything? We have a great list of, I've got a great list of subcontractors if there's any issues, right? Be that person so that anytime anything goes wrong with the house, they're thinking of you, right? Because that way now, again, you're staying top of mind. The other side of this is doing some surprise and delight. This is gonna depend on the client, it's gonna depend on your budget, I get it. But these things can go a long way. If you see that Susie, who's bought 3 homes from you, is posting about going to Starbucks all the time, why not buy Susie a $20 gift card every once in a while to Starbucks and give it to her, right? For no reason at all. Surprise and delight. The only way though that you know if Susie likes Starbucks is if you're actually paying attention to Susie on social and you see that she goes to Starbucks a lot. This could be anything. And there's bigger things too. If you have bigger clients, take care of them. There was something that when I was at Ideal Image, we had a big national contractor of ours that would randomly do things. And so one of the times I had made a post that, hey, I'm getting to play a golf course that I've never played before. I was really excited about it. When I showed up to the clubhouse the next morning to pay, they had called ahead and paid for my golf, right? I was like blown away. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't even know they knew I was golfing. They saw my post, the guy called ahead and paid for me, right? Those little things, never said anything about it. I called and thanked him. He's like, oh yeah, no worries, man. I just saw you were going, just wanted to say thank you for the bit. Like little things like that, right? I'm not saying buy the business, but the reality is that surprise and delight. I know there was one agent who made a big post about they were going to, the client did a whole big testimonial. They were going to Disney, right? As a family, they had posted about it. The agent called ahead and bought the family fast passes at Disney. So they got there and the fast passes were waiting for them. So the whole family experience was completely different when they got to Disney, right? Now, obviously that's a big expense, so maybe your budget doesn't have it, but for the right client, that little gesture, right, or big gesture goes a long way. Do you think that client's going anywhere else? No, he just made that family experience at Disney, which is already cool, even better, right? And they had no expectation of that. So that surprise and delight can be huge for your business if you do it right. And small things matter, but you have to engage with them first before you even know what's going on in their world. So there is a paid strategy. So keep in mind that even if you do all the things we talked about today, you're really only gonna get about 10 to 20% reach organically across any of these social platforms. So you're not gonna reach everyone in your sphere that follows you, likes you, you're not gonna get to all of them. The only way you can get to all of them is through a paid strategy. So again, if we go into our ads manager, this is fairly simple to do. I've done some screen shares on this before. So if you log into your account, this is why creating posts though and content on a regular basis matters, because if I go into it and I come here to audiences, I can create a custom audience that is based around people who have engaged in my stuff, right? So if I click custom audience, I have a bunch of options. One of them is if I'm on Instagram, I'd click this one. For Facebook, I'd click this one. So if I click Facebook page, right, I can pick everyone who's engaged with my page in the last year and put them in a custom audience. And now I can run an ad only to those people. So I can run an ad and reach everyone who follows my page, right? So this is why creating content though matters, because I need that engagement on my page. You have some other options too. You can do anyone who's engaged on a post or ad. So if you run a past ad or you run all of your posts that you've been doing, you can do that too. So it could be any post that you've done. If they've engaged in it, you can now run an ad to that individual, right? So this is a way that if you want a paid strategy, this is a cheap way, because you're likely your audience won't be a huge number, might only be hundreds of people. So now for $1 a day, I could run an ad to make sure that I'm staying top of mind to my sphere, right? So this is a quick, easy paid strategy. You can build this audience and run an ad only to them if you really wanted to. So I'll end on this. This is a strategy that I know Craig pushes the 10 texts a day. What I would actually do is the 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 strategy, which is text 10 people, go message 10 people on Facebook, go DM 10 people on Instagram, and then message 10 people on LinkedIn, right? 3 platforms, 3 different age groups, 3 different demographics, 3 different headspaces, right? As far as social goes. And then we're texting 10 people on top of it. Now you have the potential to reach 50 people every single day that are part of your sphere in some way, shape, or form, right? The message you message them needs to be contextual, right? Is it, you know, hey, if it's my baseball people, how's baseball this weekend? You know, so glad the kids finally got to play. This rain's been crazy. How are you doing, right? It could be as simple as that. Or it could be, hey, I've got a great open house coming. I know that you had mentioned that you guys were looking. Would you like to come by? Could be any of that, right? You have to be contextual to your sphere. You know them better than anyone. Understand that the same message should not be sent across all 5 of these, because you have different people in each one of these. So be contextual to your sphere on that platform, right? Pay attention to who am I texting that's in my phone, okay? And this could be anything. This could be you reaching out to family members, because I don't care who they are, guys. If you think your sister is only thinking about you when it comes to real estate or thinking about you on a regular basis, she's probably not, right? So it's important to stay top of mind. I don't care if they're your best friend, if it's your mom, if it's your dad, does not matter. The more you can be top of mind for them, the better.